Hello everybody, and welcome to another Mead quest with Virtek on my search for Mead and Magic in the land of Vera. Yeah, I suppose I can hydrate right after that. Hope you guys are doing alright tonight. I know I've had a pretty good Monday. Didn't have the urge to throttle anybody all day. Didn't have the urge to scream at the ceiling. None of the above. It was actually a pretty decent Monday. It was busy, but it was a good feeling busy. And now it's time for me to try and do a little bit of tuning to take this off of non-streamer mode quality and dial it back just a little bit. Just a little bit. I think that should be alright. I think I should be okay. Does everything look good to you folks? Hydrate while hydrating, absolutely. Can you have too much hydrating? Medical science says eventually yes. Yes, you can have too much hydration. Fantastic. Alright, so tonight, unless anybody pops in to try to join me in the level grind or something like that, I'm probably gonna see if I can get into a maybe a Carf run? Forge run maybe? I don't know. See, because we went through Forge last week and I ended up getting this belt here, but I'm not an armor smith. I need the same belt but for mining. Speaking of which, let me make sure I got some proper bags on. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. That'll do, bags. That'll do. Okay, I got my lumberjack stuff sitting there. Cool. Alright. Got a shiny blue thing. Water poisoning, desalinization. Yeah. It's funny, there was a video someone was going on about how drinking 14 cups of water can make your liver say, oh no, and go into shock. It takes a little bit more than 14 cups, but at least I think so. That's my professional, of course I have a doctorate opinion. I just know I've drank a whole lot more than that. But then again, I was actually in the middle of doing, you know, physical activity, so I was probably sweating it out as fast as I could drink it. It was just a human water filter at that point. Alright, so let's see here. We got someone who is looking for DPS and tank for Carf. Maybe I'll jump in there. Let me see if a bard is one of the DPS they're looking for. Hey, Lawless K. Woman died from drinking 28 cups. Yeah, that's about right. The rogue situation, is it out yet? No, that is the quote-unquote March update. So towards the end of this month, Steven said there's going to be an update that's going to include a lot of stuff. It's going to be a pretty big update. And one of the things that they keep saying is going to be rogue. And we're going to see parties of 8 rogues with tank and cleric outside the party being paid to run around with them and not get any experience, but just power level 8 rogues in the party. I guarantee you that's what's going to happen. Alright. Oh no, I didn't respond to that person quick enough. They now only need a tank. Alright, well, let me just toss this out in global here while we're chatting. Global. 20 bard. Look for group. Car for forge. I could do either one. Either one sounds good. And then I'm gonna copy all that stuff because I have a feeling I'm gonna be pasting the bejeebus out of this. Hello, High Priestess Moon. I hope you're having a lovely evening as well. I heard you caught up on some levels. Where are you at? Where are you at now? Did you make 20? I made 20. Actually, I almost made 21. I've been working on my mining stuff though a bunch. And working on my lack of finding any kind of Uh, any kind of willows anywhere. Ooh, not the tropics. Oh wow, okay. Expanding out. Haven't seen anybody go out to grind the tropics on purpose. Usually they're all about going out to the desert for that grind. You trying to run around and do some leveling tonight? Get someone else in my party here. I'm gonna go that way. But yeah, Lawless. I think there's a lot of people that have been waiting for Rogue, and so many people. I'm curious how the archetype makeup of entire guilds are gonna shift when the Rogue comes out. I mean, I said the same thing when Bard was coming out, because Bard was super fun. But Rogue also, there's a lot of people that are like, I'm just playing Mage until Rogue comes out, or I'm just playing Fighter until Rogue comes out, or I'm just playing whatever, and not really hitting max level with anything until Rogue comes out. Where I want to go leveling? I don't know, somewhere that's going to get me to 25. Hopefully get me some gear along the way, but you know, hoping to pretty much anything that'll get me there. Hoping to see some, ideally hoping to see some Carf pop up. That way I can get up to that 4th floor and maybe get some caster gear right off the bat. That'd be fantastic. Oop. Until then, I'm gonna go make some money. No, I don't want none of that. What the hell do I still... Actually, I guess I do still need 2 zinc for the commission. Let me paste this back out. I'm gonna go ahead and just do that, I suppose. Just 20 bar, LFG. Somebody pick me up. I wish to get experiences. Not going to get experiences if I don't go out into the world. How about you, Taco? I forget. I know you said you were taking a break for a quick minute, but when were you planning on coming back? Was it phase 3? Or are you just kind of waiting for a certain thing? Are you doing the I'm waiting for summoner thing? Because that's going to be a minute. Yeah? Oh shoot. I thought you tapped out for a quick minute. And you're like, I'll be back. I'll be back. I know you got busy outside of the game for a while there though, so probably disappeared a bit for that. What level and class are you again? I forget. Oh man, come on. Finish the mine. Took 2 weekends off. 2 whole weekends. That's insanity. Well, if you're down for it, Taco, could possibly try to find a group together and go run around with if you got some availability tonight. Do 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 do. Shh, shh, shh. Are you doing the econ thing too, Taco? Going around and being an artisan everywhere, making monies? Am I the only one that's barely been slacking with that? Because I think the only artisan thing that I messed around with so far is, yeah, I did my cooking stuff. Technically, that's an artisan thing. Oh no, that's right. I put my thing on and then I got on the horsey. Now I got double rings. It's the weirdest bug. Giving a bard multiple hula hoops. I actually sat there one day and tried to see how many I could get just accidentally, just never trying to log out and log back in to reset it. I think I got up to like 9 hoops around me. It's crazy. Looked like a little Saturn, little bard Saturn. Come on, everybody. Pick me up, I'm amazing. I'm the best bard that ever did bardy stuff. Ooh, 10. Actually, I don't care about 10. I need my bag space for better stuff. More expensive stuff. Nothing shiny around here. Ooh, actually there's iron. I'll get some iron. I almost ignored it. See, that was the problem about running around with my lower tier mining, is I got used to seeing this stuff and kind of passing it by. But now that I can pick it up, I don't even think about it. Alright, do I see any willows out there before I run by? No, no willows. Oh yeah, if you run around with your mount, you'll skip right by some stuff for sure. I just know that this little area around Nuela is amazing for gathering. Honestly, even up by like Daragal. Like this whole like swoop right here is just fantastic. For the mining and for the trees until you hit, because I don't recall seeing more than maybe 4 trees of willow over in this area before. But like was told to me, I just don't know the route. Somebody, I won't name names, said that to me. But I just think it's kind of it's hard to find a route when there's no trees because everyone else already knows the route. You know? That's at least the one thing where an add-on to me would come in handy, is at least seeing where trees could be popping up. Like this is just a community gathered dot map of everywhere where like willows have been found. But then again, there's some folks that live and die by the craft, and they would be very sad if commoners such as myself were to run around and be able to have access to all their stores of knowledge and vast experience. Which makes sense, I can't dog them on that. My headset does this thing where if I don't have the audio cranked up, it likes to shut off. It doesn't like to be just kind of on. Well. But yeah, Taco, I know as far as like using your mount makes you miss things. My goal with my bard is to try to get myself in a rhythm someday where I can just be like my own little mount running around and not have to mount and dismount to gather stuff. But I gotta remember to use things spaced out instead of all at once. I'll dog him on the anti-competitive, anti-capitalist pigs. My hero. My hero. Coming to my insult offense, because that wasn't really defense. So coming to my offense. I like it. See if I can do this again when I get more stamina. I got it one time where I was able to do a roll jump and I kept the speed for like 3 jumps. It was crazy. Nope, that was not it. I hit a rock or 2. Hello? Anything up there? No, nothing. Any trees? Do I see any willow? Hello, willow. No. Cool rocks over here. I think somebody's already made this loop. I might need to go out to the desert. Because this is barren of good stuff. Yeah, I don't see no green things. I mean, I got a couple sapphires, but that's not really amazing. No, nothing. Nothing good. Nothing good. So I have a feeling I'm gonna find something when I get up here where this little alcove buckles in. I'm gonna find good stuff over there. Nothing over there? No? Oh, okay. Okay, okay. What? Does this make you guys dizzy? I'm like whipping my camera around looking for stuff. I've always wondered that. Nope. Alright, good. I always feel bad. I'm always thinking maybe I should turn down my sensitivity of my mouse so it doesn't whip around like crazy. Let's see, so the desert is pretty farmed because I might be farming it. Okay. Fair. I won't encroach upon your territory. That was a humble flex right there. I got it covered. Stay away. Well, come on in there, Peoria, by the way. Nice to see you. I guess I'll grab the thing. Why not? It's like a beacon. Just lurking about. Hey, I know all about that life. I usually have about 5 or 6 tabs I lurk and I pop between them as I'm doing stuff. Say hi here and there, disappear for another hour. Come back, laugh at a joke, disappear for another hour. That lurk life. Anything of that? No. I really wonder if there's ever anything worthwhile inside there. I tried to pop in solo a couple times and said no. Really not a fan of those oculars. To be honest, solo or in a group, for that matter. All it takes is for them to decide, you know what? Now's the time. Oh, hey, buddy. You can just learn how to play nice. You shouldn't stomp on people's heads. Oh, I saw a Limodon up the hill to my left. Circle back around and grab that in a moment. But yeah, they just need to decide, like, this is the moment right here, and this is the moment where I jump across the screen, I vanish, I reappear, and I just nuke half the party all at once. Because why not? That's what crazy eyeballs are supposed to do. It's kind of my job. And then they do exactly that. They disappear, reappear, and then you're dead. Alright. Let's take a peek up this way. Yeah, anything? No? Oh, okay. Nope, nada. Alright. Alright, alright. It was not Lumadon, I was wrong. It was Wordstone. It was green. Either way. I will still call it a win. Yeah, I think with some of these stones and gems and stuff, I think I've decided I'm going to be selling most of it to merchants. Just going to save the high rarities in my bank. I mean, that means I need to find some high rarities, so if you rocks could please cooperate there, it'd be much appreciated. Yeah, because some of the stuff like Lumadon, there's really not much of a use for right now, but as soon as they start dropping recipes for it, that's when you want to have it ready to go. Because someone's going to say, whatever that is, I need it. Because that says stamina or constitution, or it says strength or intel, and it has a lot of it. So I want one. And if you already have 47 legendary sitting around, I mean, I don't, but I mean, if you did, that'd be pretty cool for you. Think about going ranger rogue? Think it'd be a mix between ranged and melee, then your guildmates told you just augments your main class. You know, that's the thing, is there is an augment to it, right? But the augment could take the flavor of almost anything. What I mean by that is each archetype is going to have 4 schools of augmentation that you'll be able to incorporate into the primary from the secondary. So if you were to look at the classic example that Steven always gives, where it's like a fighter and mage, and you take the charge or the dash ability and you augment it with a mage blink, it will actually blink directly there. And a lot of people say that there's not a big deal, like it's whatever, it's the same thing basically. But if that saves you 1/2 second of travel time, that's 1/2 second worth of, you're gonna get there and you can stun the person as soon as you land. It also means that you can blink through things and people and enemies and smack your target, so you don't get interrupted in the charge and have to hit the next thing that you run into, you know? So it can pretty drastically change how you use your skills, how they interact with the world. So, you know, it very well might add some kind of slashing attack damage or poison to bladed weapons or something like that. Who knows? Maybe you'll get a mark that can be a poison mark, where it adds damage over time equal to a certain percentage of whatever you hit it for, and then that'll interact with like another augmentation on another rogue augmentation on a different skill. That'd be pretty sweet. All right, you take your time. I'll see you when you get back. But yeah, all of that is kind of why I'm really interested. I see a green thing. There is a green thing. I'm getting it. And then back to that point. Good. All right, let me do this thing. You know, I found it incredibly hard to keep up 10 stacks of the resonance here when I'm out gathering, because I just totally forget to cast a skill when I don't need the skill to do anything, except for maybe keep my speed up. But I end up like watching a movie or an anime or a TV show or something, and I just zone out. Ooh, there's a copper. I need a copper for my commission. Come on, legendary copper. Be legendary. You can do it. I have faith in you. And you betcha, almost no matter what it is, if I get a legendary, I'm probably going directly back into town. Do not pass go. Do not collect. Ow. You are what I like to call a jerk. But you're a very low level jerk, so whatever. Good night. Schmack. The last insult tomato to the face to put him down. I love it. Anything cool up here? No? No? Otters aren't hiding anything fun and shiny? What the hell kind of otter, ferret, weasel type creature doesn't hide shiny stuff? That's crazy talk. Ooh, there we go. Oh, look at that juicy. Look at that juicy word stone. But yeah, I want to be a mage. I want to be mage tank and mage bard and see what they do. Or for that matter, a bard tank. That would be awesome. I would love to be an off tank. If you could get, if tank had like a school of mitigation and a school of threat. And another one of, I don't know, constitution or something. I don't know, something to make me a little bit beefier. And also add some threat to me. I would absolutely be a bard tank. And I will happily be an off tank the entire time. Although the thing that would stink is I would have to shift over to heavy to be able to pull that off well. Or really at all, to be honest. Because while casters get the opportunity to back off and play the range, tanks are gonna get punched in the face. That is their entire purpose of existing. Ooh, I saw you, Rubidium, hanging out there. The otter's the first thing that killed you? Tell me it was the otters in the little pond down by Lionhold. Like the ones that don't even attack back unless you attack them first. What was it, the sunspot otters or something like that? Or sunstreak or something like that? Stare at crotches and get smacked around. Yep, that is the life of the tank. First to dive, first to die. It was those, aw man, those poor things. They're so passive and docile, and you put a murder on their conscience now. You had to go mage around and find out. What? Hello? Bueller? Bueller? Or? Bueller? Zoom. This guy said dilds suck. Guilt. Ooh. Oh, see? Just like that, I lost my stack. I was doing well with keeping it up. And then I just couldn't keep it up any longer. It's crazy. I'm told these things happen, but it was the first time for me. Ooh. Jump off a cliff, land right on my rubidium. I like it. Needs to happen all the time. Ah, man. Somebody send me an invite. I want to do cool stuff. All the other kids get to do cool stuff. What was that? Oh, that was just a granite. Never mind. Mine eyes deceived me. Okay, let's go into yonder giant alcove. See if I can remember my way around. and not miss any random spots of metallic stuff. Oh, there's a fox, or a wolf rather. Wolf's gonna get me. Wolfie gonna get me. Wolfie guy's gonna get me. Wolfie there's gonna get me. Slate. I don't care about slate. I mean, at this point, not finding anything else, I probably should want slate. Hey, there's a little bit of money making right there. I see it. I see you. That'd be pretty cool. Be pretty cool if there were more willow in this area. I would not complain. Somebody love me. Maybe I should just head over there. I've seen people get into parties. I've been in a party where somebody got invited into our party by just wandering around and saying, hey, you need a bard? Hey, you need a mage? And we were like, sure. I think I might do that. After I finish this one loop, I'm gonna try to run over to Carf and just invite myself into the vicinity of another party and see what they do. Maybe they just don't know what they're missing until I show up and show them. Gotta keep your good eye open for the willow. Yeah, you gotta keep both good eyes open, to be honest. They appear once in a blue moon. Let's see. Goodbye. Although I did yesterday, I found 3 willow trees on accident at that. I mean, not really an accident. I was looking for rocks and I happened to find willow instead. But I was walking around looking for gatherables, so it wasn't totally on accident. But I found 3 trees. And out of them, I got 2 blue weeping willow. I am practically a millionaire now. I don't think I need any more gold than just when I sell that. 2 entire blues. It's crazy. And I think I even got 5 green. Yeah, sure. Halcyon, come here. You'll do. You'll do. You look shiny. Come on. Anybody? Any more? Anywhere? No? Okay. Let's go over here then. Oh, I see you. I see you there. So you could escape me. So many. Yeah, there's a zillion rubies out here too. Of course, when I was leveling my mining, I wanted to find all the rubies so I could stack up some rubies to do inks for treasure maps. And, you know, I didn't really find many rubies. Now that I'm beyond rubies and my bag space is, you know, being held for more valuable things, now I find rubies all the time. Too many of them, in fact. Definitely too many. Definitely too many. Although I must admit, I didn't get all the rubies I needed to collect. Because I want to say between my bard and my cleric, I think I probably have like 30 maps sitting in my storage just waiting to be completed. So I can go and run them. But I heard it can bug your character, and I do not have the best luck with things that can get bugged, like caravans. Caravans despise me. They hear me coming and they say, yep, today's the day. That obscure bug that was existing for a little while and nobody found it yet, today's the day we show people. This is it. Get ready, folks. And as soon as I summon that caravan, all you hear are cheers in the background. Screaming for their caravan buddy that got summoned. He was the chosen one. Hey, everybody's got to have a good skill in life there, lad. Everybody. And if that's your skill, I would say own it and make sure you're the best at it. Because if you're good at bugging your wife, then by golly, you should be the best at bugging your wife. Well, I think that's the end of my mining journey. Right about here is where it stops popping stuff. But I'll take a look, just for crits and giggles. Yeah, nada. Shwoom. He is. I'm going to guess that wifey heard the comment and she agrees that you are indeed proficient at your destined utility in life. In case you didn't hear the question mark, tossing it out there, there was definitely a question mark at the end of that. Alright, and now's when I go and I get on the mount. I gotta cancel this thing so I don't get too many hula hoops. Just 2, that's all I need. I actually might relog to get rid of those real quick. Because it becomes a case where I get confused and I look down and I'm like, I totally have a hula hoop around me. My melody is definitely playing. Absolutely it's playing, and it's really not in any way, shape, or form playing. She can just rotate her head. Okay, fair. Well, hello there, by the way. I hope you're having a pleasant evening as well. A harassing husband and all included. Oh, geez. You came out of nowhere, you little jerk. You see that guy? Flew in like a fighter jet, and then he just flaps away casually. You're a jerk. I definitely do not like you. I'm trying to catch a fish. I can't read Twitch chat right now. You must be playing a different game. Can absolutely not be playing Ashes with the AFK fishing that's in here right now. Because you could absolutely go and make a snack and come back, and you have caught many fish. Monster Hunter Wilds. Ooh, how is that? I need to watch some of that gameplay because I tried to hop into Monster Hunter with the last one that came out, and I was not exactly, it didn't feel like it was really approachable by somebody who wouldn't be playing a ton of hours every week. I didn't want to dedicate that much time to that when I had no real clue when Alpha was coming out, or Alpha 2 was coming out for Ashes. And also I just wanted to have a couple of games on hand I could hop in and play real quick and hop out. And maybe continue playing after Ashes Alpha came out. But long story short, it didn't feel very casual friendly. So I dipped out. I paid full price for the game and then never really played it. I want to say I have maybe like 7 hours in it. 7 hours. I went through the intro stuff. Honestly, with 7 hours only, I'm probably still in the intro stuff, if I'm being completely honest with myself. Is that a... No, that's not a... Okay. It's not a cool thing. And I'm gonna go wide to these guys here. But I heard Monster Hunter Wilds was a little bit more part-time friendly. Easiest of the titles? Okay, okay. So by easiest you mean maybe almost too accessible? Or is it accessible enough for someone who's gonna play maybe like 6 hours a month? Like in downtime just for something else to play. You're running over monsters, but then again you also said you're like a super wizard, like amazingly powerful super king god at Dark Souls, so there's that. There's that. Do they have a good variety of weapons? What weapons can do? And are they always like reinventing the wheel? Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Are they always like reinventing the wheel with combat style with every game that they put out? Or did they kind of keep the same type of weapons and the same kind of combat flow from previous games? Because I will at least say I did kind of like the combat. Man. Nothing willowy looking over there. No rocks in these trees. There is nothing for me over here today. I started off this loop by saying that this area is really great for mining, and now I'm proving that absolutely incorrect. Ooh, 18 to 20 at Steel Bloom Bears. I could do some bear stuff, right? I'm not sure if you guys would find that very exciting though. Because fighting the bears is just not exciting. You sit there and you sit in place and someone goes and pulls a bunch of bears and you fight some bears in a corner. That is absolutely like the grindy of grindiness. So maybe I won't respond to that. I am going to do this here, though, and see what happens. Maybe somebody else will grab me. Any other groups looking for a person? Come on, come on. Just Steel Bloom Bears, Steel Bloom Bears, Steel Bloom Bears. Although, I guess there is some gear in there for me, right? There's the, yeah, the bears are super grindy. You literally sit in a corner and just stare at a wall. I mean, I guess it would make for good conversation time. I'm not sure if it's conversation generating. Yeah, I don't know. I almost typed out Bard level 20 looking for group, but I'm pretty sure that that bears group would try to snag me. And I definitely need some experience. I definitely need some levels, but I also don't want to bore you people. I'm here for a reason to do stuff. Does anybody... Actually, that's a good point I have made. Are you folks looking for any specific kind of content right meow? Are you curious about something? Should I go anything I can test solo? I'll happily go and test solo. You just want to see my experience with the opening couple levels of a certain archetype because you think it would be funny to watch me get my face kicked in by a mage when I'm used to playing a tank? That's cool. I can do that. Jump over there, horsey. I'm grabbing this. Because I'm about to leave this area. So Liat says, so to answer your question, kind of. They change things up between games, but it's not usually massively different. Worlds is a pretty big departure. Rise was fairly different than World, and Wilds is a lot more like World. Okay. So they kind of did a little boomerang back. Gotcha, gotcha. Because I know Rise is the one that I picked up. And there were some interesting weapons that did interesting things. And I only say the word interesting because I only had about 6 or 7 hours to play around with stuff, which is, you know, of course enough to master every weapon known to man in the game. But I did not do that. But there was the one that could be... Oh, what the heck was it? There was one that could like double into 2 different styles. I had fun with that one for a quick little bit. Forget what it was. I almost want to say it was like a... Was it the Lance? I don't know. I forget. Like I said, only a handful of hours when it launched. I didn't really play it after it launched. Charge blade and switch. Yeah, that's the one. That's right. That's right. It was an axe and a sword. But I know I had fun. I know I had fun with the lance. I liked that one. And that's why I thought it was the double one, because I know I liked the double one too. But I couldn't remember what the things were. Alright, I guess I should just start sorting my stuff here. Figure out what things I'm going to try and keep. Not like I picked up a giant variety, but hey, it's whatever. It's whatever. Alright, materials, what do we got? Let me pop this open, let me pop that open. Alright. I know I got a purple something. What'd I get? Purple... Oh, I got a purple sapphire. Cool. Blue. Yeah, I'll trade that out for the green. Green's getting sold. Blue I'll keep. I'll keep the blue and up only. That's it. I think that's going to be my motto right now. Well, except for iron, because I don't really have much iron, or limestone for that matter. I will expand it out as I expand upwards. Jova, what do you have? You got plenty of blue halcyon, so you are not getting any more blue halcyon. Alright. Wordstone. Okay, you got 20 already. I don't need any more greens. Ooh. Got a heroic Lumadon. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hopefully I'll be rolling in dough when those are actually useful. Yeah, I hate sorting. Exactly. Like, I want to go to a merchant and say, I want to sell everything below this color. Thank you. And goodbye. And just let it be sold. And not have to worry about shuffling through everything. I guess I'll add some more green rubidium. Once I start getting something either heroic or legendary, I'll probably filter out the greens. I think that'll be good enough. I think with the emeralds, I have a bunch of those over in Jova, right? Right? Question mark? No. I sold them all. I sold them all, they're gone. Okay, I'll add some emeralds here. Just the green ones. Copper. Low level armor peoples and weapon peoples always need the copper, so I will save them some heartache, and I will actually save the copper here and use it or sell it eventually. Alright, that's good. That's good. That's a fair collection. Everything else I sell. And I'm going to see if I can randomly find a Carf group by going to Carf. Give me money. I need money. I have 5 gold to my name. I have 6 gold to my name. Yeah, see, doing that has made me so much more money than doing caravans. Just saying. Mead quest, Monster Hunter? Okay, that could be a thing. That could be a thing. Maybe I can get Chibi in on that too at some point. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So let's go in here. Oh, that's right. You know what? I almost forgot. That's what I wanted to do. I need to relog real quick. So I can get rid of the green hula hoop that's floating around me that's not actually powering me up. Player permission problem. Code 14. Oh man. I'm gonna have to restart the game. Look at that. That's crazy. It doesn't want me logging out. It said no. I'll bring it back up. I'll bring it back up, I promise. Crisis shall be averted. Yeah, let me close some stuff out here too while I'm at it. There we go. Oh, I got some stuff cleared out. Cool. All right, launch game. No, you may not log out. Play. Exactly. All right. And here we go again. On my own. Down. Logging in the only bard I ever owned. I know everybody logged in and stopped by to say hi to hear me sing. So you are welcome. I don't know why you would. It's horrendous. But, you know, I give the crowd what they want. That's what you want, that's what you get. Alright, Pony. Are you ready? Let's go see if we can weasel our way into a Carfin group. I know there's some group out there that's like, you know, we're doing pretty good. We don't need anybody else. But then a lonely level 20 bard is going to roll up and they're going to say, you know, why not? Just why not? There's no reason not to. Hey there, Wordstone. You're my friend. Maybe I'll drop you off at a lion hold on the way if you're good. Are you gonna be good? Oh my gosh, I just remembered. Chibi is not joining me right now playing because right now she is downstairs. She is making what looks like an amazing recipe. She's gonna be making some, oh my gosh, there's a, I need to join that. I need to be a champion. Like to go to a place and yell. But helps you get into groups. Yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna end up doing, is going to Carfin specifically and being like, hey yo, there's a bard here. I'm totally equipped and ready to fight things in Carfin. Maybe I'll be sneaky and not announce my level. Because, I mean, 20 is a valid level to go in there. I mean, I'm almost 21. I'm at 90.7%. And I already have some level 20 gear. I got me a level 20 scepter already, the nifty one from Seth. I got a Chronicle of Carfin's Fall. I got a, that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty much it. But I have some level 20 gear, so there is that. Fight's coming to an end. Who's gonna be the wiener? Lyad is the wiener using a flip-flop. Look at you, Sandal King. So that whole little game thing is totally somebody else's creation. We really want to see if we can get maybe some money together to bribe them to make like a TGF Tavern customized version. And I mean, turn the sandal into a flip-flop, or flip-flop into a sandal, of course. But change the King of the Hill into like a bar fight type setup. And just instead of a big hill, there's just a bar scene in the background and a big like Charlie Brown Scrabble pile in front of it. Just dust and dirt, like Looney Tunes fight scenes. And like tomatoes flying this way and, you know, holy beams flying the other way. Gotta see if we can get somebody to do that. But if we can bribe them with enough money, I'm sure they'll do it. Le Chunkla. Oh, we want to make a bar fight out of it. It would be amazing. I would absolutely pay to host a site to keep that thing running at all times, if need be. Ooh, Birdstone. Hello. The Holy Relic. And I see you back there, Lumadon. I'm gonna get you too on the way. You're gonna get got. Oh, can I jump the chasm? I don't know if I can. Oh, that did not jump at all. Horse, you disappoint me. Hey there, Theo. How's it going? How are you today, friend? Le Chancla. Oh, mom's weapon of choice. Absolutely. I mean, I'm just saying they're aerodynamic, they hit, they hurt, and they're also comfortable to wear on the everyday journeys of the house and beyond. In and out of doors. Good there, Theo. Oh my gosh. I got a legendary useless ore. That's fantastic. I love it. Level lumber milling on a character. I would not be opposed to it, but I'm not sure how far I would take it on this character. Because I'm trying to be more gatherer than anything on this one. I'm trying to level my my lumber gathering is what I'm trying to do. Are you looking for someone to do some lumber milling? Because what I was thinking, and a lot of people won't like to hear me say this, and they might strike and protest and really get sad about it, but because we are planning on having the tavern with launch, right? Like we're planning on having a tavern, the Golden Feather Tavern. Like the Golden Feather Tavern. So it's going to be a thing. And at the tavern, it's going to be on a freehold, which is the only place you can really do Grandmaster processing. So I was originally planning on having my main character, Virtek, be all processing, so I could always go back to the freehold and process. But I might instead make a character that's going to sit at the freehold wherever the freehold is, wherever it lands, it's gonna live there and do all the processing. So it might not be bad for me to get in the habit of kind of living in an area and just doing some processing skills. A bunch of green oak. I would not be opposed to this. I would not be opposed to this. Do you need to unload it to free up your bank space right now? Like, should I hop over and relog onto a character that can accept said gift of super fast leveling stuff. Because I think, and I didn't pay too much attention to this, and I'm a terrible content creator for that. But I think they ended up adding it to where rarity now gives different experience. But I forget if that was mentioned as something they were going to do or something that they did do. But if that's the case, yeah, green stuff will help a lot. Okay, awesome, Theo. And maybe I could do that after ending the stream if you're still on. I could totally swing over and grab that from you before I do the bed thing. But if not, totally tomorrow if you're on. I would definitely have time before we do our tavern talk and after I get off of work in that little window. Hey, Waf, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the tavern. Oh my gosh, there's that recipe that I was saying that Chibi was gonna bring into me like an angel bringing food.
I put the apple pie.
Okay, let me do this here. Let me park somewhere where nothing's gonna eat me.
Should I show them the camera?
Yeah, show them away. All right, so let me pull this part of my ears
I
off.
feel like I'm gonna have to go in front of your face. I'm so sorry.
Probably, it's fine.
Okay.
That's where the camera is.
So this is it's supposed to be jalapeno pepper stuffed chicken.
Yeah, jalapeno.
Actually, cayenne pepper stuffed chicken because the jalapeno was bad before we got to.
That was only like 2 days. That's crazy.
I think that we were supposed to put it in the fridge,
Oh my gosh.
but I taste tested it and I think it's okay.
Okay.
But I would love your opinion.
Okay, so we got cayenne pepper stuffed chicken. Oh. And some eggnog. And did you say you put something in here?
The apple pie rum.
Apple pie. Okay, so we got apple pie eggnog. This is gonna be amazing.
I tried it before I brought it to you to make sure it was not murder.
It's actually really good.
That's what I thought.
Holy mackerel.
I know, right?
Holy mackerel.
I know, right?
Moon, you have no idea. Chibi is amazing. I keep nothing but the best in my life. And Chibi is absolutely the best. No lie. Okay. So, pardon me if I don't do any gameplay for like a quick minute, because I need to put some of this in my mouth. Some of this needs to go in my mouth. Because it's already been watering for the past X amount of time that I've been thinking about it. Ooh. And then the rest of it I'll nom as I'm running around, but at least one bite needs to go in my face real quick. Oh my gosh. Like, look at that. Look at that from the side. Can you see it? Get the autofocus in there. Nope, it's still focused on me. Never mind. Sorry. Oh, the mackerel is fantastic. Definitely hit up Chibi for that recipe. Because there was supposed to be jalapenos in there, but apparently in the 2 days since we picked them up, they went bad. No idea why, but it is what it is. She made do. And she did fantastic. So Chibi, just so you know, you say you're not a good cook, but you made do and you made delicious. So kudos to that. Oh my gosh, I need another bite. Sorry. I know I said one bite, but this demands another. This demands a second. I purposely did not have like a proper dinner because I knew this was coming. And I've been so excited for it. Get that tuna. Absolutely, Theo. We'll absolutely release a cookbook. But see, we gotta be careful. Because we wanna release a cookbook and we want it to feel Ashes themed, like inspired by. But without like paying licensing fees and such like that, I'm pretty sure we'd have a tough time using actual Ashes names and such like that. I'm pretty sure we'd have to do something. Come to some agreement with Intrepid on that one, because you do hear Steven talk every once in a while about trying to make it a giant IP, right? So we're gonna be coming up with some recipes for sure, because the recipes are gonna be yum, and we are a tavern and we need to make them. Oh my gosh, that's so good. But it'll be a proof of concept, because someday our pipe dream is to actually open a little tavern. The intermediary steps are going to be, well, for one, recovering everything from the hurricanes. Once we recover everything from the hurricanes, we're going to be looking into getting the mead stuff purchased back again. Replace some stuff that was lost. Make some upgrades, that type of thing. And we're going to start doing mead. And once the meadery starts making money, we're going to use that money to go towards the down payment of maybe a little tavern. So it's going to take a little bit. It's a long-term plan. But part of it does involve making our own recipes, of which we will share. Because by golly, if we only have one tavern and you can't make it there, you should still be able to enjoy the tavern's food, even if you can't come to the tavern itself, you know? Yeah, you should absolutely post a picture of that buffalo sauce too, because that buffalo sauce is actually really good. It's so good. And if you have a store nearby that sells it, I forget where we got it. Was that like a Walmart thing? I think it was a Walmart thing. So you should have a Walmart nearby. There's like 970 of them in every state, so. But it is an excellent little random sauce you can grab. Just throw on top of something. Add a little bit of zest. So this is a... What would this be then? Would this be a jalapeno popper stuffed buffalo wing? I think that's what this is supposed to be now. So yeah, pardon me for eating on camera. I try not to be rude like that, but I legitimately, like I said, I saved my dinner rations to consume at this time because of those. Okay, so make a garlic chicken similar to that at the restaurant you work at. You know, there's some things I wish I'd written down the recipe for with my time in the kitchens. There was a etouffee that I wish I had the recipe for when I worked at Joe's Crab Shack. Cannot remember anything we did to that though. But it was so fantastic. And yeah, like black garlic is fantastic too. You make your own buffalo sauce. Frank's Red with butter, spices, vinegar. You add more vinegar to Frank's Red? Frank's Red is pretty vinegary as it is. Like by default, it's like vinegar and buffalo. Unless you use like a different texture, different flavor texture vinegar. That I could see. And Cholula? Yeah, Cholula is a good staple. And you know, that could be very fair there, Lyat. Add that much butter in and you need to kind of balance it out with some vinegar. Okay. I can see where you're going with that. You know, Moon, our go-to when it comes to just the always have on hand, because it's easy to toss on almost anything to add a little bit of flavor and spice, is it's legitimately Tabasco sauce, but the Chipotle Tabasco sauce. Like the Tabasco sauce brand, but the Chipotle. Oh my gosh, it's so fantastic for just your everyday spicy sauce to add onto anything. It's amazing. It's not like the most amazing little dash of spice. There are some better, but when it comes to your everyday driver, it's gold for that. And Foyt says use butter and Louisiana hot sauce with a bit of habanero. Okay. Oh man, we got some actual like cooks in the house tonight. I love this. It's been a long time since I've experimented with food. I used to cook in a couple different restaurants. Funny thing is, I used to work at this place. I think they're all closed up now. I think they went out of business. But it was a Mexican food restaurant. It was more Tex-Mex really, but it was called Chi-Chi's, and found out later that that's a slang word for boobies. Did not know that until after I stopped. I didn't work there any longer, but then I found it hilarious and wish I'd worked there for longer. But anyway, worked there, and another place called Ship In up in Pennsylvania. It was near a town called Exton, like a super fancy place, really schwanky. Has like a couple themed rooms that they can rent out, and you can book those for a large enough party. I picked some stuff up, right? Yeah, I'm gonna swing by Miraleth and sell this then. And worked at another nifty, almost tavern-like place, and another fine dining type place, and a couple fast food restaurants. But my favorite thing was just messing around with food, just finding something that just tastes really yummy, and I would just mix it up. And some of our experimentation came from making, at one of the places especially, we always had staff meals every day. We would take basically whatever was left over the day before, we would kind of switch it up a little bit and make a new meal, and it would be lunch today, because we did breakfast, and then a long break where the place closed down, and we'd open back up for dinner. And we served what was called staff meal, but we always called it stuff meal because you never know what the F is in there. And that was our time for experimentation. We just take a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and yeah, that was fun times. Like having the capability to take filet mignon scraps and say, what do you want to do with this? These are like odds and ends of filet. What would you like to create with this? And I couldn't tell you the number of times we had a new person come in when we would have our filet burgers. Filet mignon turned into burgers, and they would say, these burgers are kind of bland. And we tell them that's like a $35 burger at least. At least. That's all filet mignon in there. And their tune would change in a second. Oh, actually, now that I know that, it's actually really good. So let's see here. Does adding an acid really help? This is Foyt's. It does. You don't need a ton, but given you're throwing off the balance with the butter and cooking it off, you need to add some back. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of where my brain was going when I said, yeah, I can kind of see where you're going with that. But glad Foyt's asked the clarification there. Get that little bit extra detail on the why. Come on. Horse, you can jump. Horses jump well, right? Just because it's out of water doesn't mean anything. See, heard it helps with scrambled eggs. Oh yes, actually, yeah, vinegar and scrambled eggs is actually pretty good. Lightens them up. Brightens them up, actually, even that. I mean, that's like poaching eggs. You know, basically just a water and vinegar bath and you dump the egg into it, right? Oh yeah, exactly, Laya. See, that's exactly it. It's the tenderest burger ever, and it's so clean, it doesn't like drip. But if you don't know that that's filet, it tastes very bland. It doesn't really have that flavor that just the existence of fat gives it on the grill. You know, and a well-seasoned grill. AKA with all the flavorings from all the previous meals, because you never really fully cleaned it off to bare metal. So it's always got a little bit of seasoning from the past day's meals. And the day before that, and the day before that. Yeah, Chibi, I've been thinking about it too. A lot of people have said it's actually pretty decent. Oh yeah, we don't have to go up and talk to these anymore. Got it. But especially if it will support being just a part-time involved with the game, then absolutely I'll get into the new Monster Hunter. If I can be partially involved and still feel some kind of progression and not stagnation, then I'm in. Because let's be honest, Ashes is life. Oh my gosh, this is so yummy. So, with so many cooks in the kitchen tonight, maybe I can explain to you one of the loves of my life, that is the crab rangoon. And how so few places actually do it what I would consider really well. Because, you know, you normally find it at fast food places, right? You don't really find it at places that actually care about the food they put out. They just want to put out something that's good enough. And, you know, it'll do. I still love them even though they're terrible. But there are some places that do it far better than others. Well, Chibi and I were talking about it as we were also fiending for some jalapeno poppers. And we were thinking, how nifty would it be if we were to just combine them? Crab rangoon stuffed jalapeno poppers, like the actual meat and cheese and stuff from the crab rangoon, stuffed into a jalapeno but wrapped in the crab rangoon wrapper. Oh my gosh. It sounds like it would be either heavenly or it's kind of weird, and I don't know which way it's gonna go, and I kind of need to try it just to see how it turns out. Bye, Pony. It's not that I don't care about you, but I don't actually care about you. Hood, hood. Hood, hood. It's like the desert meets the sea. Okay, yeah, that's good then. Because let's be honest, my newer position requires me to travel a lot. Much more than I'm happy about, if I'm being honest. It doesn't even keep me in town long enough to say hi to like family and friends. It's just go for the work week and leave after the work week is done. The end. Like at the hour the work week is done, I need to go get on a plane. And then there's the Ashes stuff and the TGF stuff. So I only got like a certain amount of hours left for miscellaneous games that I just want to go and have fun with randomly. No. So you take crab rangoon filling, right? Like the stuff inside of the wonton. You put that in a jalapeno popper, so it's like a jalapeno popper with crab rangoon stuff in it. But then you put the wonton wrapper around that. So it's like a crab rangoon jalapeno popper. So you get that little bit of spice. And depending on the recipe you get for the crab rangoon filling, maybe that gets changed up a little bit to add a little bit more cheesiness to it. Oh, are we tempting you? Are we adding so much temptation to your life? Alright, that's AoE, that's single target AoE, good. This, let me change this to AoE. Alright, Gambit, okay, Clipper Retort. Let me change over to Wonder, because I'm trying to go for Silent Pantheon. Alright. And I love the fact that I just had to change like 5 skills to dramatically alter my playstyle. But now I can be totally different in what I'm doing. It'll make me happy. Okay, cool. That's the single target. Wait, did I not change that? I thought I changed. No, I didn't. I didn't touch that. AoE, confirm. There we go. That's better. Everything here should be lit up except for that. Okay, and cool. Got it. And I'm good. No, not covered in breading. Well, I guess, yeah. I mean, we could experiment between breading, like a jalapeno popper would have, or the wonton, like the crab rangoon would have. So it's basically like a, you know, you're filling the jalapeno with the crab rangoon, but then you're wrapping that in a wonton, or the breading part. One or the other. We'd have to experiment with that and see which one we like better. Possibly the wonton wrapper instead, to keep the cheese from like exploding out and falling apart everywhere. Yeah, it was basically a crab rangoon dip. Yeah. That was really yummy too, though. Not gonna lie. But does all that sound like a crazy fever dream of somebody who's insane and it would be horrendous? Or does it actually sound like it might be something worth trying? I mean, I'm going to try it either way, just so you know. Even if you say it sounds disgusting, I'm gonna try it. But I'm just curious to see what other people have to think about it. But I don't know if I'll like it. That's what she said, Light. That's what she said. Oh my gosh, are these things gonna fight me? Are they? Oh, they are. Oh my gosh, they are. All 3 of them. That's new. It's been a long minute since the mobs at the front door actually fought back. Yeah, it's weird, but I might like it. Hey, no, 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 Banneret. There will be none of this for you. Alright, I'm gonna go this way. Oh no, I just ran myself into a corner, didn't I? Plague vomit. You're not vomiting through a mountain. Whoosh. I mean, that's a relatively fair question. I will try most things, but I'm not sure if I would bring myself to try Rocky Mountain oysters. That might be a line at least on the other side of a fuzzy gray area. If you don't know what Rocky Mountain oysters are, just go ahead and Google that one. And tell me how many you would eat. Laya is spoiling the surprise over here. Jeez. Can we get a spoiler flag here at least? Oh my gosh. So Taco, somebody just said I dare you to, and you had no idea what they were, and I asked because that would probably be me. If they just put a random food in front of me and said I dare you. Alright, I'll do it. Can't be that bad. Are you for serious? You just stood out here in the hallway. You didn't even go back inside your doorway. You just hung out right here waiting for me? Alright, let me see if I can even hurt you enough to get past your... Nope, your self-heals enough are just getting beyond me. Alright, let me just do this. Let me escape again. Let me escape again. Oof. And all this lag from the I think this is like a server line or something, because right there's always a stutter. Always. Those of you who have been here would know. Those of you who have not been here, now you know. And this guy is going to be faster than my damage output. He's going to be healing faster than I can kill him. Yep. He just keeps popping up. Back to basically full. Ugh. Shwoom. Hey, are you gonna leave me alone? Yes, you are. Thank you. So let me get back to chat here. You have had no idea. Ate one, took a bite of a second one, and that's when they told you, oh my gosh, after you took a bite of a second one. That I think might be a bigger war crime. When you're part of the way through, and let's face it, taking a bite means you were halfway through. Why are you still following me, Banneret? Why don't you go home? Are you too good for your home? Okay, now you go back. Thank you. Okay, let me go back here. Push page up to check if you want. Uh-oh. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Oh, yeah, the server line. Yeah, to be honest, I think somebody mentioned it at some point and it's just totally made sense, so I haven't bothered trying to actually verify. Because it's always right there at that one specific line crossover. I mean, I'll check it on stream here, just so everybody knows. I'm educating more than just myself at this point. That drink is dangerous. Oh, the eggnog one with the apple that you made? Oh, yeah. It is kind of dangerous, not gonna lie. Oh, Oracle. Oh. Rocky Mountain Oysters were in a Ubisoft game? I mean, it doesn't surprise me too much with how much Ubisoft has been sucking balls lately, but that's beside the point, I guess. Alright, I'm just gonna try and run through here. No, yep, Skeleton Knight, he can hang out here, I think. Oh, you made some extra for tomorrow? The drink or the chicken stuff? GB. Either way is gold. Oof. Oh no, I forgot to check. I need to go back outside. I was gonna educate people beyond just myself. Okay, so page up. You see, we're on server worker 1414. Server worker 14. Up. Do we go to 13 or 12 or 93? Something around here? No? Interesting. No, same server worker that entire time. That's kind of crazy. Skeleton Knight, I am so over you. Usually right here, yep, like that right there. Perfect timing, as if on cue. It's usually a little bit of lag right there, but it looks like it actually just disconnected me. It's longer than a little bit of lag. And my GPU use just dropped down to nothing. Alright, let me close this out before I get dead. Please, let me close this out before I get dead. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, I'll be back in. Let me start this again. You made eggnog with Bailey's rum and white chocolate liqueur. That's dangerous for sure. That's like witchcraft level. Oh, God. It got me. It's now a mukbang stream. Absolutely. If I could get rich and famous off of just eating food, that would make my life complete right there. Like, I'm such a foodie. I'm not a sophisticated foodie, mind you. But I am a foodie. Well, no, GB, maybe that'll be your thing. We make Ashes themed recipes. We cook them and eat them on stream. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm just saying from Virtek's point of view there, Chibi. That sounds like heaven. That sounds like heaven. Domestic Chibi hours. That's all the weekdays. See, the weekends are Virtek goes out and does the yard work and like puts stuff together and fixes things and orders takeout. And or we go out to a restaurant. And that would be the weekends. And then Chibi takes her her turn at playing the games. And or dungeon mastering the games. Those are domestic Virtek hours, see? See? Alright, but yeah, so yeah, right around here at this line is usually right about where there's a little bit of a jitter. Oh, look, there's my stuff. Right on the other side of the jitter I was just talking about. Give me my things back. Thank you. Alright, and then right here at this little hump is always a something, even if I just did one on the other side. And that's gonna make me the liar this time around. I see you. I see you. I'm gonna put that away. Oh man, there's some things on the other side of this wall. Alright, so Chibi says, I'm watching on YouTube while talking in Twitch, so I am at delayed. Dying to DM again. We get you there. We get you there. I'm telling you, all we gotta do is invent the next toilet widget. Like the one thing that people can't do without, that I never knew they couldn't deal without. And just we invent that and we get rich overnight. And once we do that, we can both quit our jobs and we can just stream full time. It'll be great. It's, you know, so simple. Jalapeno popper bidet. That sounds very stingy. That sounds like a very sensitive item all around. Oh no, Uncle, which video did you find? Alright, I did the shout thing. I did shout Bard LFG. Let's see what happens. Yeah, the soundscape here really is interesting. You know, I think that might not be a terrible idea. Come up with a dessert that actually themes well with the regular dinner, and just it's included no matter what. I mean, it would be nifty to come up with. So how's this for like a fantasy tavern theme, like an actual restaurant? If you were to go in, and there were sections of the menu that said like small party, and it was like dinner and a dessert, or dinner and an appetizer. And then you talk about, you know, adventuring party that has an appetizer and say two plates, 2 dinners. And then appetizer, 2 dinners, and you know, 2 desserts is you know, a dungeon dive or something like that. I don't know. You get the idea. Come up with like different combinations of multiple appetizers, dinners, and or desserts for different party sizes and peoples. And just put them in there. Like, it's not like the only way we sell that dessert is matched up with something, but you get a discount if you order the full raid party, which is like a party of 4. 2 appetizers, 4 dinners, 4 desserts. Or 2 desserts for that matter. Everybody's splitting something. So apparently dessert does come with dinner here. We finished the last of the dinner. Oh my gosh, Chibi is an angel. For sure. For sure. That's right, Oracle. That's what you were talking about. I forgot. Holy mackerel. There's so many enemies that are not bugged right now. That normally are bugged. And nobody is here? Really? What kind of alternate dimension have I stepped into? And there's not the big box right there? Can I hit this? Do I require a key this time? Oh, yep, I got nuked. Wow, they've made some changes. We actually require the key to go up. So I legitimately can't go in here without a group. Noted. And there's nobody in here fighting anything. They called it a prairie oyster in Far Cry 5, which is the Canadian name for it. It's because Canadians don't know what a prairie is. Am I right? I mean, they have snow caps, and they have snow drifts, and they have polar caps, and icebergs, because it's a frozen tundra up there. But then again, anything north of like Pennsylvania to me is a frozen tundra, if I'm being honest. Not a fan of the cold. So, let's see. So if a prairie oyster is a type of hangover cure, does it have like an egg in it or something like that? What makes it the prairie oyster? Alright, I think I need to go back to reaching out in global, because it doesn't look like there's anybody on that 3rd floor. So if there's anybody on Carfin that I can join, because it looks like we need actually need the key now. I won't be able to get it without a party. Oh, so it's not, it doesn't even have any alcohol in it. Yeah, it's like a discount Bloody Mary. By discount, I mean they swap out a lot of tomato juice and a little bit of vodka for an egg. And to be honest, that's closer to a hollandaise sauce than anything. Just so remove that tomato juice. Alright, yeah, I don't think there's anybody here doing anything. There's nobody that wants my stuff. Or wants my my class and such. So I might end up wandering like a vagabond. That vagabond life is my life now. I keep putting this out here though in case anybody wants me. Till then, I guess Taco, I may come invade your desert turf. I don't know. I don't even know a better farming location for gatherables. You left the desert? All right, maybe I'll go take it over. I wonder how much stuff there is to mine down here in this little bottom area. Then again, with that being the new Lawless territory, right? That's where they made the new Lawless stuff. It's like these two little nodes down here. It might actually be a bad idea. Got crowded? No, don't tell me that. It's Monday. People should be mourning the loss of their day, not out doing things inside a video game. You know what I love? You can't really see it, but there's somebody who just puts in global chat, Bard and healer looking for tank and DPS. No clue where they're trying to run around at or what levels they're looking for. Oh no, someone's trying to sell legendary Iridium for 5 gold each. Who wants to be the one to break their heart?
It's okay, it's just a dating site.
Hmm?
It's just a dating site.
What is Ashes?
Bard and healer looking for tank.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
They're looking to make it quadruple.
That's yum. Okay. So Taco's explaining it to me, right? So Monday we gather and complain about shop prices, see? Okay, that makes sense, And I don't know if Chibi read your statement or just made it up on her own. but she walked in the door saying that Ashes is just a dating site. So she basically kind of mirrored what you were saying. Right, I had to show somebody up. They said hell yeah, so I said hells yeah, times 2. All right. Oh, you heard her. Okay. I see. You take advantage of my distraction. I'm looking one direction and you parrot the other. How dare you, sir? How dare you? Alright, so there are actually absolutely people running in right now. Up, 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 up. Alright, let's see here. Let's see here if I get over here and I go, yo, people, I'm looking for a group. Bard, LFG. Help me out, hook me up. Oh, really? What are you doing? No, get away from me. Don't explode on me. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Can I do this? Am I going to outpace the self-healing? Probably not. But I'm gonna try. Oh my gosh, nope. I'm gonna get dead is what I'm gonna get. Didn't even think it was gonna kill me that quick. Alright, what are we doing? What are we doing? We're not staying here. Oh, there's hematologist. I ran with them. None of those are clerics, unfortunately. Oh my gosh, this ice cream is yum. Maybe TGF Tavern is gonna turn into a mukbang. Maybe I'm the catalyst. I don't know, but it's got nuts in it. And it's not from the Rocky Mountain region. Those are the two things I know about it. It's very chocolatey. Chocolatey and nutty. So next time I need to remember to actually heal myself. Oh my gosh, the zombie under the water tried to chase somebody for a moment there. I don't know who. Good night, Taco. Rest well, friend. Yeah, Virtek is fed food by Chibi whilst playing games. Watch confusion ensue as he does not realize that a choice needs to be made and he can't do both at once all the time. Which will he choose this time? Find out next week on TGF Tavern. Hup, 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 hup. Cue, oh, come on, you can do it. Dragon Ball Z and JoJo music. I got the hiccups now. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna hang out over here. Bard. LFG. Come on, guys. Pick me up. Just be sure that if you taste almond, there are actually nuts in it. What are you saying? I've got a good radio voice? I don't know. I'd have to practice. I'd have to practice a lot to make sure I actually get a continuous radio voice. If you're talking to me, if you're talking to absolutely Taco, Taco has a glorious radio voice for sure. Oops, wrong button. So I just realized that the chat I have it hidden in case crazy stuff pops up. But this one person named the Outland was like, "I'll remember this ... You streamer censored S simps." And I just kind of asked, like, why does Outland sound like Skeletor? Or that guy that's found disguised as a ghost in Scooby-Doo? Like, curse you kids and your pup named Scooby-Doo? Oh no, lie it. Cyanide tastes like bitter almond. Well, she left it unground. It was very chunky cyanide, and it crunched apart like actual almond. So if it was in there like that, it was very well disguised. Ooh. Niam's here. Ah, whisper. Niam's. Let's see. Say you want a bard. Say you want a bard. For one more DPS. Come on, you can do it. Just say yes. Just invite me. Right here on my screen, right in the middle. Just pop up saying, invite. Do you wish to accept? That's all you gotta do. It's probably not gonna happen, but you know, whatever. Could never do that to him. He is too amazing. Aww. Look at you being all super saccharinely sweet. That is a chibi thing to do. And I love you for it. Doobie doobie doobie. Heya, is your party perhaps short one bard? And I'm gonna get absolutely ignored. There's gonna be no response. None whatsoever. Watch. Can you go hide now? You can't hide now. I know where you live. You can't hide from me. Man, I need to go somewhere and I think like solo grind out this last level. I think I might have to do that. Just so I can be level 21 and get like that little tiny boost in stuff. Because nobody's looking to pick up a bard right now, it looks like. Doop. But I'm gonna type it out anyway. See no evil, says that. No, she's hiding. She's covering her eyes. That means if she can't see you, you can't see her. That's the rule. Someone said this is Hello Kitty online open world PvP. Commenting on, I guess, how simplistic and basic and dull they think the PvP is in Ashes. What do you guys think? Do you think the PvP is dull? And or boring and or simplistic? Because even though we have a max cap level of 25 and we only have one archetype instead of two, I still think that it's not really simplistic or like boring PvP yet. It's not as advanced as some games are for sure, but I think the big comparison that people will be making is against like the max level. But 25 is not the max level. It's not all there is. This isn't the end game, this is half game. as far as character level goes, this is probably quarter game as far as time investment goes. And I think using that and putting that in perspective, I think this is actually really good and really decent PvP action. That being said, I'm more of a PvP player rather than PvE. Or PvE rather than PvP. The other way. The other way. Strike that, reverse it. As a Willy Wonka would say. So, I could be wrong. I just think that the TTK needs to be fixed for sure, but everybody has said that, so I'm not saying anything new, preaching to the choir and all that. The enchantments are... I mean, the enchantments themselves, if you really think about it, they're not the overpowered part, because it adds, for every +1, it adds 1. So if you were to go to, let's say, you take a core damage stat, physical. If you were to take and go all the way to +10, that would add 20 power. If you have, but on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, I guess, yeah, okay, you got me. If you take 17 pieces of gear and they all have 1 intelligence point on them when you start to enchant, and you were to go to +10, that'd be 170 extra power in total, which would almost double what I have, but I'm also in mostly level 10 gear, so it's a terrible judge. Let's see, so I haven't done much PvP due to massively underleveled. Well, Lyat, what you need to do, and what you can do to fix that is, you can go level. Get up to 25, join the big kids, go play in the big kids playground. Getting to at least level 20 and enchanting out your level 10 gear, if you have decent level 10 gear like the blues and whatnot, I think you'd do pretty okay. Getting to level 25 obviously is better. Getting to level 25 with level 20 gear that's been enhanced is of course, or enchanted, enhanced, enchanted, whatever, is of course even better. But you do decently with at least a level 20 with enchanted level 10 gear. And that just takes money. You could go the path that I just took and build up one of your gathering professions and just... I go through and I sell all my crap. Like, and by crap I mean anything that's not amazing to the vendor. And I've made more money doing that than I have ever made on caravans when it comes to an actual average. Like looking at what you make from one day to the next day. Because caravans, I've completed like 3 or 4 of them, but I've absolutely had at least 6 or 7 wrecked. So the majority of mine have been destroyed. Excuse me. And so I have actually lost money in the long run doing caravans. And so I tapped out. But I have, over the course of a couple of days of just focusing on mining, I've actually made enough to buy... I bought an upgrade in my gear. I bought, well, all of my repair bills have been paid for. I bought my upgraded journeyman stuff for mining. I bought a heroic journeyman mining pickaxe. I paid for all the materials for that, which was like another 25 gold. And then I bought in 2 separate towns, I have an extra storage slot. There's another 10 gold. Like, that's more money than I've actually made doing caravans, all within the course of like 4 or 5 days. So there's that. You can always buy stuff, put in work, buy gear, and you will be more powered than you would by gaining those last 5 or even 6 or 7 levels. If you just go a level 10 gear and enchant the bejeebus out of it. And sorry, I'm gonna circle back to you there, Oracle, but Lion says, I hear Virtek bullying me from the other room. Rude. So sorry, Oracle, you said I won't be able to level with you today, but I will get on right now to reach the level gap to party with you. Hell yeah, buddy, do it, do it. How many fails were from PvP? Probably 1/3 of them. So I need to actually sit down and really actually count out like how many I lost and how many I won. And I'm probably going to miss like one. I know I'm going to miss like one actual completion that I didn't write down or didn't record or didn't in some way, shape, or form archive for future reference. But I believe the way the thing goes is that I have lost more than I've won by a pretty fair margin. I believe the number is something like 5 losses to about 4 wins. Out of the 5 losses, like 2 of them were from a specific pairing of no, actually, you know what? It was 6, because 2 of them were from a very specific pairing of 2 different guilds on Lineth. 2 very specific guilds. If people on Lineth are listening, they probably know which 2 guilds I'm talking about. Knowing that I'm in Nexus, so that's not one of them. But there's a specific pairing of 2 guilds that took out 2 of my caravans. One other guild, Pirates, took out the other one. That's the only issue I've ever had with Pirates, is they were roaming around in a large group. They came across me in a caravan by myself, no defenders, just me cruising through, and they said, yeah, we're gonna kill you now. And they took out my caravan and they burnt it to the ground and they crowbarred my goods and kept running along. But besides that, so yeah, there was that. Yeah. So I think it's half as many from PvP as there were from bugs. Because I know I had, let's see, I had 2 that were lost completely to the tropic zone. I was transporting to the tropics. I got to the turn in. The countdown happened. The caravan disappeared, and the caravan actually disappeared. Like, it went nowhere. It was gone. I checked every single node after that to see if maybe it ended up randomly appearing in its completed caravan list. Nope, not one. So that was 2. Another one was one of the like teleport / the thing just disappears while you're riding it and no idea why. It just vanished. No clue where it went, couldn't recover it. Another time was driving up the river during Care Bear Sunday. It was Care Bear Sunday, the caravan run, and I was like, man, if I'm going to do anything for caravans and make money, today is the day. So I went and I saved up. I think I saved up probably like, it must have been like 12 or 15, somewhere between 12 and 15 bright glint to be able to make what I estimated probably 13 runs from the desert, Aethanar, all the way to the tropics. And I was thinking, that's going to make me rich. It's going to be amazing. And my very first run, rolling up the river, I went to change from raft to ground, and it just vanished. The whole frame thing set up, and the timer was ticking like it was doing its thing, and at about the right time it was supposed to turn into a caravan on the road. No, it just vanished. It was gone. It poofed. And that's the point where I said, yeah, I'm selling it. I'm selling all my glint. Not doing any more caravans. I have no gold to do it. I literally had like I think 12 copper to my name at that point. So there was no more buying caravan parts for me. Lissai, and lads is better dead than fed. Well, I suppose it depends on your point of view. Some people would say fed or dead. And those some people are fed, I mean, admittedly, but still. And well, you know, that group I just asked like a few minutes ago if I could join them and they said they're full. They just ran out because I think they just wiped on like the first floor. They couldn't have gone very far at all. Man. I mean, they're looking for people at ROS, but do I really want to go to civilian at level 20? Ugh. I don't think I do. Shout, Bard LFG. Pick me up, hire me. Yes, we'll do good. Looking for 6 more. Need all. Yeah, I bet you need all if you only have 2 people in your party. That's kind of a giveaway that you need everything. All right, nobody is picking up my calls to action and or bartery. So I think it's time for me to move on. It's time for me to move on. Oh. What do you got? What's in your bags? What's in your bags? Nothing exciting. I'm not gonna risk someone else trying to nuke me for blue tin. It's not exciting. Alright, let me just go ahead and see. Can I take this guy? I think we already tried this. Alright, let me speed up my attacks. Let's see if that helps. Nope, this is not helping at all. This is not helping at all. Mess up a shield here. Yeah, no, nope, nope. Okay, I'll run away. I get it, it's a stalemate. And if I slip up, I die. If you slip up, you just get reborn in like a minute. Broom, 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 broom. I feel like I'm swimming in a submarine with that over my head. Oh. It doesn't show up here. Looks like a little dome. You'd see it like the top of one of the old school submarines. Alright, well, folks, it looks like there is not much exciting going on tonight. I really tried, I did. And nobody was looking for a level 20 bard tonight. And I could absolutely go and gather stuff, but I don't think that's going to be terribly exciting for anybody. So I'm going to get myself over to Winstead here. Or not Winstead, Miraleth. And I'm going to get you rated over to somebody else who might have something more exciting going on. If they don't, I'm sorry, I did my best. If they do, then, well, that's freaking amazing. Freaking amazing, if you ask me. You all have yourselves a fantastic evening. If you have a suggestion for somebody to raid, please don't be shy. Go ahead and send that over to me right meow. And we'll probably do that. But right here looks like, excuse me, like a decently safe spot. So I'm going to pull up right here. Hang out by the river. I'm gonna look up which way is the better scenery. There it is. I'm gonna do that. Pow. I'm gonna do this right here. Super Troopers meow. Yeah, I do that all the time. Just seeing if anybody will actually catch it, pick it up, and call it out. Ooh. Laya sending me images of layered drinks. You're getting me excited, friend. Getting me excited. Alright, so let me actually take a look here. Let me see what this is all about. Oh man, come on. What? Hey, there's Dusty Y. Dusty Y is on this late? Holy mackerel. It is 11:30 at night Eastern time, friend. Why are you still online? Don't get excited, that's a prey. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I see the timing, that's about right. That's about right. Alright, so yeah, unless anybody has any specific recommendation otherwise, I'm probably going to drop you folks off at Dusty Y. He is far more entertaining than I, plus he is on day 619 in a row of live streaming. Very large portion of that lately especially has been Ashes of Creation. Great guy, super entertaining, very fun, very fantastical. Let me do this and go to my channel, and I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go raid. I can't even roll my R's. Raid. Oh, there it goes. Second time's the charm, just so you know. Raid over to a Dusty. Why? Come on. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we're good to go. Right, well, everybody, you have yourselves a fantastic evening. As every time I will remind you this of every time we go to part ways. Time is your most valuable commodity. You have spent it here today, whereas you could have spent it anywhere and gotten anything you wanted of your heart's little desire that time alone will give you. But you spent it here and you cannot get refunds. So it does mean the world to us. It does mean the world to me. So cheers to you. Cheers to your night. And I hope you enjoy the rest of it. But until I see you again, I bid you farewell, and I hope you have an amazing time over with Dusty Y. Take care, everybody. Bye.